Does not playing today. Chakravarti keeping wickets. Bangladesh. Another change. Extra cover move to square leg now. It means that Hassan Mahmood can a little bit straighter. This can be a little bit better because if not, only two fielders in the leg side. Bowler tends to be outside the off now, which is not the way forward against the shot. You could see that he hits the bat hard. The first over, it's two without loss. Two without loss. And here the first over. And he's quite pacey. Hassan Saqib, 16 wickets, best of 14. Skinny customer. That rushed him. Totally rushed him. I don't think he was expecting ball a bounce the first ball. See? Certainly at pace, 138 point. Thought that Takumi Sang was early to the stroke. Well, picked up 3 wickets in the previous game. The team was very good, aggressive with the new ball in the windows. He came and bounced out the batsman. Certainly has the all attributes to be an aggressive bowler. Askinama is missing out today. We've been told that his workload is being managed interestingly. Just after one game, probably. He's coming back after an injury. He had a shin injury on the stool as well as a heel injury. The second spell wasn't looking good for some balls. So sensible call with Bangladesh playing so much cricket in the calendar year. But they would have loved to have had it, considering that this is an important game. This is a game that they must win to keep themselves in the series. But this is beautifully done by Pratham Nissanka, waiting for the ball and then steering it in the gap. The timing is good as well. This is exactly how Pratham Nissanka got out the mark in the SSC Test match, as well as got to 100 with that particular shot. Has to be only slightly shorter. That is wonderful. Top of his heels, rising with the bounce. Excellent. Sound of the bat was so sweet. Beautiful. And also batting outside the crease. Much better. Fuller, getting rid of bounce. Yeah, slightly fuller than the previous delivery, hence couldn't get through the offside. Not like a Maltanzi, just like this push on that pitch. Certainly, Baskinama will be misunderlined. He'd have loved to, especially looking at how Austin Fernando had pushed on the Jamil extracted bounce out of this pitch. He would have loved to have the new ball in his hand. High left elbow, getting into line, punching it. He'll show that he's seeing the ball well. And also finding quite nicely into line. Pressure of 200s, one in goal, one at the SSC. For a long time. Fresh skies, fresh scenes. Come up on Saturday evening. Good crowd gathered in. That is going down the leg side. Oh, that's given. For a moment I thought that was going down the leg side. But did he review it? Yes, he has.
original decision is out. I've checked the feet and it's a fair delivery. Here we go to front on place. doesn't appear to be very bad. We'll just go to upper edge. Yeah, just keep rolling that through. Flat line with the ball pass in the back. Satisfied there's no back involved. Then we go to ball tracking ready. Original decision is out. Outside ball. Impact in line. And wickets umpire's ball. Ask if you can stay with your original decision of out. Stand rise. You're on screen single now.
That's a massive blow. That's a massive blow that Bangladesh strikes. For a moment I thought it was just sliding down the leg side, but eventually stayed as an umpire's call. Nathu Misaka goes for 5. It's 6 for 1 Sri Lanka.
মায়ের বাপে আইছে মায়ের বাপে আইছে না কেমন বন্ধু মারামারি লাগবে
Mendes comes out 6 for 1 Sri Lanka. Big wicket of Nathu Misaka. Strike rate of little under just under 90, average around 35 over 4,400 runs. Bangladesh striking quite early, and that's exactly what they were after. Needed a wicket, needed to try and create pressure at the top. Hasan Mahmood to Nishan Madushka. Again, that time it stays down. That's the second time they went after deliveries that provided the off stump. Certainly the shot goes off. Jack back. Surprise as well as movement. The last 4 innings he has played at the Premolasa Stadium, 2 in this series, 2 in February against Australia. Scores of 4, 6, 0 and 6 again. Took about 5 today. The last 4 ODIs, not so happy hunting when it comes to Thomas Sangha. In the test matches it's a different story. 200s, back to back. But thirdly, both the occasion, Kanzima-san, Shakib, set him up briefly. First test match, plenty of blood deliveries caught behind. This occasion, just the first ball it jagged back. It was a good decision by the umpire. Moment, I thought he was going down the left side, maybe bouncing. It was an umpire's call. It stayed with the umpire. But yes, as you said, he rushed him a little bit, made him for pace. He trapped the front foot. I thought initially live action, but I thought probably the height of the way he was struck to the cat. Just has to be this good shot. Oh, screamed it. That is where Nishan Madushka loves it. Quick on offer and gives the full treatment. Very, very strong square on the wicket. That just went off the middle of the bat. That was hit with so much of power. He was waiting for it. Short and wide. Beautifully done. And that will release a lot of pressure. There were deliveries that were bowled around that off stump, hitting that hard with the movement. But this was short and wide. That was what he was after. Even those 2 previous deliveries, this time managed to strike the middle of the bat. That's a good comeback. That's a really good comeback. Keep us excited. It's the left. Boundary delivery. Previous delivery was short, outside the off stump. Set up. Asked him to be put away. Middle of the bat, creamed it. And the next delivery, it was full of beautiful bat. Had to play at it. That's one area that Nishan Madushka will struggle. Even up in Yes, that's where most of the sides have started Nishan Madushka. There is moment struggles a bit. And this is where Bangladesh is set up down there, moving to a long channel.
And you're right, and he was moving and he was making that shot. A delivery that went past the outside edge. Into that area just about the fourth or fifth stump line. Yeah, he went through. Be a little bit tentative. Anything short and wide or closer to the stumps, he will enjoy it. 5 of 9 in that boundary. Last ball of the over. That's a good line and that's a good way of dealing with it. Leaves it alone. 10 for 1. Well, this one got dismissed quite early by Kanzim. Out for 5, Mandushka. Boundary in that last over. 5 not out. Salminis hasn't faced the ball. Bangladesh on the attack. Kanzim who got that wicket of Patum Nisanga. Straight away, that's a very good length to bowl to Kusal Mendes. And him pushing, found the outside edge.
Steering in his knee, Kanzim Hassan. 40 clicks, meaning business. He is a captain, knows how important new ball is going to be. Probably the first stage, most of it is different sort of a bowler. He doesn't rush it, he doesn't try and swing or seeing the ball. It's more like cutters.
বাংলাদেশি ও প্রবাসী ভাইদের জানাই আসসালামু আলাইকুম। অনলাইনে বেটিং করবার জন্য ভালো কোনো সাইট খুঁজে পাচ্ছেন না? আর নয় দেরি, এখন B165 নিয়ে এলো দারুণ সব অফার। অ্যাকাউন্ট খুললেই পাচ্ছেন ফার্স্ট ডিপোজিটে 10% বোনাস। ইউজারদের সুবিধার্থে লেনদেন করতে পারছেন বিকাশ নগদ রকেটে। আমাদের সাইটের মাধ্যমে 24 ঘন্টা কাস্টমার সার্ভিস এবং উইথড্র পাচ্ছেন 2 থেকে 3 মিনিটে। সততাই ব্যবসার মূলধন। আমরা কথায় না কাজে বিশ্বাসী। তাই আর নয় দেরি, অ্যাকাউন্ট খুলতে স্ক্রিনে দেওয়া নাম্বার অথবা পিন কমেন্টে দেওয়া হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ নাম্বারে যোগাযোগ করবেন।
He will keep driving you all day.
A throw down delivery, floated to the batsman. Beautiful that moment on the arm, beautiful. The offside shot was so sublime. Full on shot, just crazy. One bounce over here, 30-yard circle, brilliant. The pace one, Hassan Shami, his delivery is just a matter of hitting the middle part of the bat and it just flies off. There's nothing wrong with the delivery in a way because the bowler has to pitch it up, but this was for me a shot. Floater, rather hitting the neck.
Yeah, I think he was looking for that length and look at where Manushka is batting. He's looking to get close to the ball, he's batting outside the crease. He knows that area that is a little bit vulnerable. Anything close to him, anything short and wide, those are his go-to shots. Every time it gets pitched up, he gets right behind the ball, body behind it, leads into it. Again, just pushing it firmly. Swung away on the leg side. Another boundary. That time on top of it. I don't think Ishan Manushka will be tested by such deliveries. He's very good with those horizontal shots.
And nothing wrong with the delivery. He's trying to be aggressive, he's being given the ball to pick up wickets. Nothing wrong in that letting the batsman have a bouncer. Plus equal to the task was Ishan Manushka. Goes with the bounce and was trying to play it down as possible rather than playing in the air. That's where two of the Bangladeshi batters perished when they battled. Single to end the over, which had 10 runs, 24-1.
In 4 overs, Madushka 14 of 15, already 3 boundaries. He's looked very impressive with his line, and then the gully has gone away, just a wide slip only. And this is good running. This is good running, but that is the line that Bangladesh look to target. Madushka on strike.
On this occasion, I thought he jacked that a little bit. Certainly, had the best seat in the house from the other end. Watching Nishan Madushka smashing 3 boundaries in the previous over, or 2 boundaries in the previous over. Finally gets the strikers in, with just 1 delivery. He's got a single in for, and Salman is going to get some runs from Sri Lanka. Looked good in the last game and done by national variation of the last spinner in counterproductive. I just have the feeling it's just one of those features getting on to the backfield. Not bounce, just from Kusal and slicing. Bangkok getting himself in the first 10 deliveries.
Again, that's that movement back into the right-hander. Certainly off the seam that time, 2 deliveries, even the previous one.
Yeah, came back sharply. Initially a thought Sultan was trying to play outside the off stump. All of a sudden he just jacked back. Good length. Somehow when he was missed in the first ODI as well as the test match under ACC. Wiggle in his neck. Good to see him. Not much when it comes to his moving around. He's just nice and smooth. Leads up to the crease. Gathers in. Delivers with a lovely seam position.
Yeah, I think what's impressive about him is that his control is good. He's quite nippy as a bowler, lands on the seam most of the time. And his lines and legs have been brilliant. He's been asking a lot of questions around that off stump. The movement away from the right hander when Madushka was on strike, and now these 2 deliveries back into the right hander, almost from those identical lines. Only his express, but he hits the bat hard in 130s. Oh, this is good. This is really good by Kusal Mendis. A bit too straight by Hassan Mahmood.
No intention to keep the ball around the ground. Intentionally up and over. Slightly fuller, straighter. Good head position by Kusal Mendis. Wasn't happy that he did not time it well. But good enough to earn a boundary through a square leg. Aren't they happy? As the national flag of Sri Lanka flies high.
Yeah, very well done. Work the angle in that area on the leg side open now. There is a fieldsman placed at deep square leg. Salman is opening up that leg side. That's better. That's a good comeback. Really good comeback.
It seemed like whatever swing which was available in the first couple of overs have disappeared. Probably some seam movement, nothing in the air, it just disappeared. But still, I think the technique of the batters, especially the ones who are coming into the crease new, will be tested as enough to keep the fast bowlers interested. Nice cracking length and line, but somehow hits it most of the time. You just have to keep doing that rather than trying to bowl bouncers and trying to be too aggressive the way our consumers are. But it's single And a boundary from the lower. Oh, hits the stumps. Ricochets. Was that necessary? Absolutely not. And Ridoy and Bidon, he cannot do anything there. And with that, it's you as well. 29-4.
Right, early days in that Sri Lanka chase, the verbs are very close to each other, almost hugging, but it's just 5 overs. I'm just wondering whether this was necessary. Let's take a look. I think the batters were very much in their respective places. In fact, Nishan Maduska had rushed back. He's not happy, but then Bangladesh cannot afford to give away runs because they're defending 248. They're going to see spin now. It's going to be Tanvir. It's not an easy time to bowl. Bowling in the power plays with just 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle.
Sri Lanka left arm spinner Dunit Village hardly found any shot. The likes Tanvir Islam find anything. I thought on debut he did really well apart from getting cramps. Could be 100%, but still he got through his nose. And the way he dismissed the South was impressive. The previous deliveries turned and bounced on the right next one. Natural variation. Not really with the front pattern. This is where Nishan Maduska got to be smart. First few overs, I don't think it will turn. Skid on with the arm.
Of that slip, now he's pushed that. Just short, just a hint of turn. Nishan Maduska gestures say that he just got stuck in the surface a little bit. Need to ride. But yeah, the first 2 deliveries were just sliding on with the arm. Tends to kind of push it through. The left arm spinner, bowling with a new ball with a restricted field. That's better. It's playing through the line.
Playing with the turn, Nishan, that was beautiful. These balance try and few bounds in the ball. That's something I think it has to be resolved is that Nishan Maduska naturally can be aggressive against the fast spinners to solve. Yes, he missed out in the last game, I thought. Timing balance really good. Aces in this match, so in case if the field bounds are needed in the boundary, this has to be taken by himself. On the other hand, I don't think Sri Lanka should take any risk. He should play the ball on his merit.
Down the track, that was easy. Few bouncers for 4. Talking about taking risk, there was no risk there at all. Quite easily done. 34 for 1. Well, that's where the game is at the moment. Sri Lanka need a further 215 runs at 4.89. Now you spoke about Tanvir that is sliding on, coming in with the arm, and beautifully done here by Mendes.
Yeah, playing with the angle. Not expecting the ball to turn, be down in the circle. Relatively a safe shot in the end. That's Kusal Mendes' game plan. Maximize the power play against spin especially.
Bangladesh early because they've got the important wicket of Sangha, but they cannot afford either partnership. Talk about what the fast bowlers will get seam movement. Now as we watch, ball is not moving as much as we did see in the early overs. And is getting the pressure somewhat, the pace and bounce. Anushka looks far more settled now, 17 of 21. Kusal Mendes striking at 162, getting into his stride. Timing. Looking to move the wicket.
It wasn't that short. Kusal Mendes showing pressure. It's dangerous when Kusal Mendes is trying to hit ball with good strokes rather than trying to be too cheeky. If it's in the area of go for that, that's his natural game. That's where he's dangerous at.
This time he finds the gap, but seemed to be in a mood of wanting to take the bowling on. Didn't time it again, I don't think, but got it in the gap at mid-wicket.
Wasn't that shot again? Picked up the length early. Don't think he was nowhere near the middle of the bat. And this is Kusal Mendes for you. Today is that sort of football. It's trying to be aggressive. Trying to maximize the power play. This is dangerous signs for Bangladesh. He's playing the ball on his merit. Yes, he's taking risk, but not unnecessary risk.
Now he's looking to set the tone here, looking to capitalize on the power play. Oh, that's a little bit too friendly. Missed out. He missed up on timing for sure. A friendly full toss.
Of 34 in 28. How much is being taken? Wonderful shots. Against good shot, not scored. Good start in the yesterday. Actually, playing the second ODI, I think Vimdas has scored a half century. Last game, he started inside edge, Tuskin Island.
বাংলাদেশি ও প্রবাসী ভাইদের জানাই আসসালামু আলাইকুম। অনলাইনে বেটিং করবার জন্য ভালো কোনো সাইট খুঁজে পাচ্ছেন না? আনবাইদেরই এখন B165 নিয়ে এলো দারুণ সব অফার। অ্যাকাউন্ট খুললেই পাচ্ছেন ফার্স্ট ডিপোজিটে 10% বোনাস। ইউজারদের সুবিধার্থে লেনদেন করতে পারছেন বিকাশ নগদ রকেটে। আমাদের সাইটের মাধ্যমে 24 ঘন্টা কাস্টমার সার্ভিস এবং উইথড্র পাচ্ছেন 2 থেকে 3 মিনিটে। সততাই ব্যবসার মূলধন। আমরা কথায় না কাজে বিশ্বাসী, তাই আনবাইদেরই অ্যাকাউন্ট খুলতে স্ক্রিনে দেওয়া নাম্বার অথবা পিন কমেন্টে দেওয়া হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ নাম্বারে যোগাযোগ করবেন।
Good crowd, I must say. It's comfortably full. Yeah. They're starting to enjoy themselves. That's good to see. It's really good to see. Last ball of the over. Now, there wasn't a single. Kusal Mendes was interested. 7 overs done. 41.
Almost a full house here. The atmosphere thoroughly enjoyable. The crowd are buying into it. Sri Lanka have a modest chase. 249 to 209 runs away. I think it goes up. There's another drop. It goes for 4.
Maintaining a run rate is not a problem. The surface is true. It allows the batters to express themselves And Musal certainly is expressing himself. No respect for the left armour, who bowled so well in the first ODI on his debut.
Him under pressure, just the two fielders allowed outside the circle. Another 3 overs of that. And Mendes making use of it. Now Mendes kept wickets while Sri Lanka bowled. And he would know exactly what's happening with this pitch, whether they're stern. And all he's doing is hitting through the line. Leg side edge, he sweeps. He loves that shot.
But taking a bit of risk with some control with the first delivery. He forced the bowler to change the line and also the pace. And became too easy. 2 successive boundaries for Kusal Mendes. A great start to the over.
That's the line bowlers go to when they want to stop a batter, taking them on. But without protection in the field, there are areas that he can hit into. Down the ground. He's having a ball. 50 on the board for Sri Lanka.
Seems like Kusal has targeted the left arm spinner. Okay. If I want to score runs, here's the option. A bit of shimmy down the track. Not quite getting to the pitch of the ball, and that was deliberate to hit the ball area.
He's going towards the onside because of the angle. He hasn't seen the ball turn. And unless Tamir Islam can get that ball to turn, he'll keep doing this. He'll keep walking at you. He'll keep hitting you through the line. Now even in the first session, we didn't see a long grip. At night, coolness allows the ball to slide on. Batting becomes ever so easier.
And during the first ODI, Bangladeshis were doing quite well in their chase, but that collapse didn't help. Needless run out.
Tries to slice it, gets it over. Ball is skipping away. Shanto did well, but not in control at all. But I just feel Shanto might have done a bit of damage to himself. Partnership 50.
Yeah, he almost gave up. There was a twitch, I think, in his hamstring, but still carried on. He is in pain. So is the bowler.
Mendes trying to go to long off because long off moved to long on. Oops, something happens just there. It's not a boundary, even though he pushes the topper on back. Saved his team a single, but the runs have started to flow. You can tell by the row. Here is the Lions' den. Now does he lift his foot off that mark before he touches the ball? I think he's fine. Yes, just about.
Be attended by physiotherapists. He'll try and address the problem over there. Is it the abductor or what? Or the hamstring?
Mendes. It's a good time of the evening for a Mendes special.
Very impressive during the first ODI, Kusal Mendes, and he started off in a grand fashion. Entertaining almost capacity crowd here. That's why they are flocked in to see Sri Lankan batters play well.
While he is feasting on some runs. Sri Lanka cricket, well, lots of initiatives. embarks on green energy initiative with solar power. Here at the R. Premadasa Stadium, which will maintain a better environment. Climate change is a massive factor and going into renewable energy to maintain and use the Premadasa Stadium and its facilities will contribute to a cleaner environment. 57 for 1 after 8. Colombo City, very different picture, lots of developments around here. A vibrant city it is when we look at what's happening here at the R. Premadasa Stadium too. Only look forward to good things, contribution to the environment as well, contributing to Sri Lanka's cause and making it look simple is Kusal Mendis.
He's in the mood. He's not afraid to play his strokes. He's taking on every bowler so far he has faced. That was played with 40 disdain. Wasn't that shot?
Oh yes, instinctive player. Lot of weight transfer. And he is very good at going low on that or bending that back leg. Transfer the weight slightly onto the back foot and use his bottom hand. Offside, leg side, it doesn't matter. He's finding the gap.
Russell, he is going like a runaway train. No stopping. He's turning good deliveries into bad deliveries. Once again, wasn't an ordinary delivery, but good footwork enabled him to pick up another boundary of the over.
The ball sliding on a lot more than the earlier session. More bounce. Oh, Mr. Mohan's in the house and he's enjoying all the stroke play. More runs. 4 of them as well.
Forced the bowler to change the line and the pace. Resorted to a slow delivery, but wasn't able to bring any pressure on Kusal Mendis, who's looking dangerous. A deft touch. Third boundary.
Oh, they're enjoying it. Super Saturday at the moment. Here in Colombo. Will that be the 4th boundary of the over? Yes, it is. Kusal Mendis, 51 off 20. 9 fours and a 6. His second fastest 50 in ODIs for Kusal Mendis. Oh, aren't they loving it?
Oh, he's so efficient off the back foot. Such an elegant player to watch. Easy on the eyes and a reliable batter. All successive boundary. Kusal Mendis.
His fastest 50 came off 19 balls against the West Indies up in Pallekele where he hit for the 3rd ODI. Mustafizur brought in as the most experienced Bangladeshi bowler with everything falling apart around him. Unfortunately, it's gotten a lot worse.
He's taken the liking. Words. The left arm bowler, whether it's a spinner or a fast bowler. It's been manhandling them.
Down the ground. Does he get it through? No, he doesn't. Ishan Madhushka enjoying the stroke player at the other end. Forgot that he needs to run. 74 for 1. There we go. A significant step towards reducing the stadium's carbon footprint, promoting renewable energy within the sporting community. Well, that's a great way of you using the stadium's roof, isn't it? 146 kilowatts of clean energy can be produced when fully operational. It's still work in progress. We're well into it. Last over of the power play.
Well, with those solar panels, we won't be requiring a generator, but he's on generator. Kusal Mendes, full of energy, full of ideas.
Well, he's got the momentum now. He looks like he's setting himself up for a big one. Quite right down to 4. Not that the batters look under pressure at all. The pitch seems a good one. Surely we can't have a freakish collapse once again. We go by how the pitch played in the previous game. It was good. At night, a bit more pace, bounce, less turn. Oh, edge gone. Madhushka's gone. He tries to hit it down the ground, but he slices it.
Well, he tried to match the ambience created by Kusal Mendes, and he was the victim of that. He could have easily looked for a single, handed over the strike to Kusal Mendes, would have been a better idea.
Well, he's got sucked into what's been happening, enjoying, like the crowd. Forgot to run in the previous over. He forgot to hit that as well as he could usually. Ishan Madhushka's gone for 17, 75 for 2.
বাংলাদেশি প্রবাসী ভাইদের জানাই আসসালামু আলাইকুম। অনলাইনে বেটিং করবার জন্য ভালো কোনো সাইট খুঁজে পাচ্ছেন না? আর নয় দেরি, এখন B165 নিয়ে এলো দারুণ সব অফার। অ্যাকাউন্ট খুললেই পাচ্ছেন ফার্স্ট ডিপোজিটে 10% বোনাস। ইউজারদের সুবিধার্থে লেনদেন করতে পারছেন বিকাশ নগদ রকেটে। আমাদের সাইটের মাধ্যমে 24 ঘন্টা কাস্টমার সার্ভিস এবং উইথড্র পাচ্ছেন 2 থেকে 3 মিনিটে। সততাই ব্যবসার মূলধন। আমরা কথায় না, কাজে বিশ্বাসী। তাই আর নয় দেরি, অ্যাকাউন্ট খুলতে স্ক্রিনে দেওয়া নাম্বার অথবা পিন কমেন্টে দেওয়া হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ নাম্বারে যোগাযোগ করবেন।
Ishan Madhushka suddenly loses his rhythm after watching some wonderful shots at the other end. He's gone and Kamita Mendes comes out. Great innings. Kamita Mendes has a great opportunity to put some runs behind his name.
Yeah, he was taken for quite a few runs in the previous over, but it did deter him to flight the ball, and he was rewarded with the previous effort. Not quite getting to the pitch of the ball, and tried to hit the ball against the turn too.
We haven't seen the performances we got from Mendes in Test cricket in ODIs as yet. Oh yes, just a little bite. No energy from Bangladesh. They need to push now. If they can go bang bang, give yourself a chance to blow yourself back. Slip weights.
Yeah, the idea is to keep Sam Mendes off strike as much as possible. The Mendes on strike, ultimately playing dot deliveries.
1 run and a wicket so far. Brilliant from Tanvir. We're talking about the comeback. He finishes strong. So that ends the first power play. Lanka 75 for 2. Bangladesh for 65 for 1 after the first power play. Maurice Hussain on for a half century. This was the time of the game that he was dominating for Bangladesh. Mehdi Hasan Miraj, the captain. The field spread over number 11 to 40. You're allowed a maximum of 4 fielders outside that 30-yard circle. The shortest side. The field spread, hence there's protection.
Yet to hold a job during the first ODI captain, Mehdi Hasan Miraj. And if he's able to keep all the batters quiet for a little while, it might create a chance for the other bowlers to pick up wicket.
At the break, I took a wander around pitch. Hardly any cars or areas that spinners can target. Bangladesh are to compete from here on. They really need their seamers to step up. Azim and Mahmood were good at the top. That's into the gap. He's hitting well. Doing the work in the team. Mustafizuri's first over win for 17. That just took the wind out of the sails somewhat. Like a win here, Bangladesh. 8 left. 5 losses on the trot. They'd like to break that streak. Phil Simmons, their coach, not here at the moment because of legal emergency for himself. He should be back in the country soon. Finishing well.
কাজ আছে আমার বান্দা রাখতো আমারে
He's using his feet, trying to create the length he likes. Using your feet just doesn't mean going down the wicket or running down the length of the crease as well.
Mehdi Hasan Miraj is really of the fact that he's in a belligerent mode. Change the line. Just pitching the ball on the next stump. A decent over from the captain. 80 for 2.
Lightning numbers.
জিনিস বাদ দিয়ে রাখছে
Night sky here in
দেশে গেলে
Colombo. All here
মুরগি
at the
ফার্ম দেবো
Arctic Plaza
গরু ফার্ম
Stadium.
দেবো ছাগলের ফার্ম দেবো
Lights are heavy fitted, shining nice and bright. It's the Mendy
জানো
show.
জীবনে থাক উড়ানো দরকার
Really impressed with Tanvir Islam. Not a lot to on offer for a spinner. Who's doing a great comeback. Seems to know what he's about. Just playing his second ODI for Bangladesh.
Not only the lights, Sam Mendes is definitely illuminated in Adasa Stadium there
কি এদের খারাপ দেয়
at your fireworks.
কি বল
Good bowling, and the realization they have just lost. Their second opener is showing some respect.
Good. With the start, Sri Lanka have got, you can afford a period where you look to build another partnership. Let this man, the other men is settling,
কি বলে দেয়
thereby not inviting any pressure or
টপিক নেই
giving Bangladesh a sniff. It's wickets that will give them a sniff and have them all over you like a rash. Just don't want that.
আর দিয়ে কেন ওরাই আর 16 বছর বয়স হবে কেউ দিয়ে
Bowling in tandem, able to quieten the batters. Good usage of the feet.
Yeah, you'll have to be, I guess, use your feet. You'll have to be proactive. Islam is the type of bowl, if you allow him to bowl by sitting in your crease, he'll pick you down. He'll pick you down right through. Just want that scoreboard ticking over, so not really dance and hammer him around. Oh, they asked, but he's down the wicket. They will review this because it hit him very low.
I'm with you, Russell. Good spot that. Ball skidded. Still conferring. Yeah. Yes, opted.
Yeah, Onyx said, take the chance, boy.
Give the umpire to director where they play review for LBW. Original decision is not out. I've checked the feet and it's a fair delivery. Can we go to front on please?
আরেকটু ভালো কথা বাইরে থাকবে
Doesn't appear to be any bet. Can we just confirm that to the ultra edge? Scroll that through. Yeah, clear gap between bat and ball. Keep rolling, keep rolling. That is fine. There's no bat involved. Can we go to ball tracking already? Original decision is not out. Pitching outside off, impact in line, and wickets hitting. Asif, I'm asked you to reverse your decision from not out to out. Stand by.
How about that for a review?
On screen signal.
Got to reverse the decision, but the moment it hit him low on the pad, just looked like Tanvir Islam. Got his man. I give a lot of credit to Zakar Ali Onik. He was the one telling Nadim Hassan Miraj, just take it. Let's just take that chance. They got the man who was going like a train. Kusal Mendes for 56. 82 for 3 Sri Lanka.
একটু দূরে দিয়ে তাহলে ঘুমাতে পারি ভালো যায়।
Amir, another wicket. The man who was scoring all the runs for Sri Lanka, probably 65% of the runs is gone. That brings out, well, Acharita Salanka, who got 100 in the previous game.
Last 3 good overs. Headed the batsman, ramped up the pressure, and he was impelled into taking some chances. And what a review! He was confident. The left armour, and look at those reactions. Aren't they happy?
Oh, why not? Why not? Just talking up Tanvir Islam and how good he looks. Got that one to skid through, and Kusal Mendes was just looking for the gap for the single. Couldn't get on to it. Brilliant over from Islam, 82 for 3.
কালো কিছু সব করলে আমাদের বলল যে কারণ যদি কমেন্ট করে দেখছি ভালো কথা বলে যদি মাথা কম দেওয়ার কথা কমেন্ট করছে। ঠান্ডা গেছে চালু ওর দেখি চালু
To deal another blow.
Strange move. Both the left-handers out there in the middle. And Medias and Mirage scored a very decent over. First up, I felt the need for this change. Maybe giving him some confidence.
Well, maybe he's your big gun, isn't he? Want to back wickets. 2 straight. Choose the call as well. Ishaq Hussain, been Bangladesh's wrist spinner for a while now. Not played because of sickness and fit, but I see him fielding. He's been out there for quite a while.
Has lost favour, that's for sure. And he's not kind of a bowler you could actually play him on true surfaces. If you must, has to be a turning track. The left-arm fast bowler is not going to get something in the air or also on the surface. Yeah, I don't know about this. Calm their nerves. The ball is coming onto the bat quite nicely.
What do you think of the last delivery, Amir? His ball is very straight. So, coming to Mendes, he missed that ball for sure.
সুপ্রিয় দর্শক স্বাগত জানাচ্ছি স্মার্ট বাংলাদেশ বিনির্মাণ
Wicket here to control things. See many attacking moves, especially with the flag capitalize a line at the crease and facing the spin. A slip maybe. Try and bowl outside the off stump.
Or has he decided with the ball skidding through, trying to hit them at the them in front of the stumps is a better option. That's why the mid-wicket is across. Lal again didn't play the previous game. And for this, looks like he'll be needed under Sri Lanka can build a partnership here. Janakina should be in next. Velalage also a left-hander. A little bit of weight that he's cracked in. Sri Lanka's captain is off the mark. 89 for 3. Required. And also the 2 wickets, Manushka Kusal Mendes has just made a few around the ground a little nervous, but when you see your captain come out and play shots like this on the top of the bounce.
Yeah, it's not an unfamiliar situation for the captain. He has rescued his side so many times. He's got the ability, capability and the talent.
Changed ends, Miraj. It's taken off Nafir Islam, who's been really brilliant for them. But what do you reckon? 2 left-handers get through a few of these overs and then for the middle overs. And the spinner was looking extremely impressive.
Well, if I was the captain now, I would have been tempted to go spinners in Denmark because this wasn't comfortable against the left-arm spinner. He was not reading it properly. Looked edgy. But anyway, spin the ball, captain.
Sri Lanka well ahead of the run rate. More dots. Good result. Just the one loose ball from Mustafizur. They paid the price. But it's a great passage of play the last 3-4 overs for Bangladesh. 5 dots. Any bowler made. Doesn't offer much to the batters. And the offers a bounty ball. Strong 5 dot deliveries. Oh, bit of turn. Still runs for Sri Lanka. 14 ball, 91 for 3.
দুইটা তো দিয়ে দিতাম না এখানটা যেভাবে দিছো আবার এখানটা ওইভাবেই দিয়ে গেছে
কি পুরস্কার দিবেন
Bangladeshi bowlers just managing to stem the flow of
এখানটা
runs,
দিচ্ছিল
get the
কেকগুলো
wickets,
খাইছিলাম দিদা
check the
কেক
initial
খাইছিলাম
momentum created by Sri Lanka.
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ
দিবেন না ওই হেল্প নেট দিবেন না
আরে
I mean, Hussain
Come on,
Cries right arm off break.
need the
To get amongst the wickets. Oh, that's going down the leg side. Hands on head, but some encouragement early.
He was kidding on. Saying slightly round armish. I think Chandra Samak expected the ball to come quickly. That's much better. It's going to be an important partnership in this game.
অতই খেললাম ময়লা হয়ে
Managed to
গেছে
put up a decent partnership of around 50-60. And they'll be happiest side. If Bangladesh can sneak in one more wicket, they'll be, one of the strongest when it comes to winning this game.
Absolutely. I think this is the crucial time. They've managed to just dry up the runs in the last 3 overs and take the wicket. So continuation of that would be ideal. Oh, now officially just dropping in front. Almost one to hand. Good effort. Very difficult. Jumping forward to grab that.
Bit of turn or just holding on the pitch. Sri Lanka trying to play on the up. He was very fortunate that he didn't time it that well. If not extra cover fielder would have had the easiest catch.
Well, very tentative at the moment. Sri Lanka seeing the good mix of deliveries from Kamim Hussain. He's angled the ball, he's tempted the batter to have a little push to a fuller length delivery. Excellent stuff, just what you need. 91 for 3. And it's time for the players to get some drinks.
Better. Sabas.
एक सामने और एक अलग कर दिया हमारे उनका
ये দিব না
देख लेगा जाने वो खाना है
मन খারাপ একটা মারা হাত করে দিন আসছে লুকটা যে করে ধান্দা
apel
Pursuit of that 249. Lanka started off rather shakily, losing the first at 6, but then a brilliant innings from Kusal Mendes. 56 of 31 balls were splendid shots, all parts of the ground. He's really putting the pressure on the Bangladeshi bowlers in selecting his spot, shimmy down the wicket, got to the pitch, and really thrust the ball about, particularly on the onside.
car corner area targeted and really enjoying himself. Even shots through the offside backward point. Enjoyed it very. His second fastest 50 in. There you go, 20 balls it took Bangladesh to the Brahmadamasar. All set to go after the drinks break. Once again, bowlers will fancy their chances. They've already put quite a bit of pressure in the last few overs. Miraj continues to be very tidy.
Mendes and Miraj has the option of dropping one more fielder. The
আর
boundary
আর নেট দিবেন না
is challenging the
দিয়ে
two
তারপরে
batters, especially with having mid-on in the circle. Like this aggressive approach,
চালু
especially against Sri Lanka. He loves to go mid-wicket and long on. Probably if it's in his arc, the ball reaches the eye level, don't be surprised. And he takes the aerial route. That's Sri Lanka's game plan.
Miraj, as I said, has been accurate. Coming to Mendes, been a little more circumspect. Bangladesh will be thinking of wickets. With a smallish total on the board, I think that wickets will be the prime concern. Cannot afford to let the Sri Lankan batters build up partnerships. Looking towards Sri Lanka because when Sri Lanka was bowling, they hardly gave it a chance. Every time there was a semblance of a good partnership building, somehow or other, intelligent bowling with some risky shots being played by Bangladesh that managed to get the wickets. Now, off sweeper now, an off-hearted shot.
Trying to play the battle. There was no one in short fine leg. For coming to Mendes, there was a short fine leg. For Sharita Sri Lanka, he was moved back. A safe shot in the end, getting his front foot outside the line, just trying to dab it away. Two left-handers at the crease, not surprisingly. Two off spinners in pursuit. Oh, beautifully done. Lovely length by Mendes and Miraj.
He's definitely trying for accuracy. Not trying to give the ball some air to get some perches, quicker through the air. 95 kilometers the last one. Tuck around the corner, simple because it was angling down, leg. Last the single to be taken. 94 for 3.
বললাম না বললাম না সমস্যা
Just bowling that tidy length. I think there's been a discussion between the captain and his bowlers. Just do not try anything out of the ordinary. Just keep it tight, build up the pressure, build up the dots, force them into shots of error.
With having Shami Hossain in the team, he becomes a sixth bowling option. Especially playing cricket in the subcontinent. Sometimes you just want a spinner in case if you find a hot and a humid day, like how it was in the first game. Players do cramp up or an injury. Shami Hossain is more than a part-time spinner. He thinks like a batsman. He's a batsman. He knows
আওয়াজ
runs
করে
very
না
quickly. I think when he's in the side, he gives that balance to the side with the six bowling.
Particularly taking into consideration that one of your strike bowlers looked little lackluster. I'm talking about
একই দামে একটু আগে একই দামে
gone
এনেছিলাম
for runs. So to force him to take
ক্যাডবেরি
him
ফেরত
off,
দেন কালো
bring the spinner to more containment initially, and hopefully from the Bangladeshi perspective, some wickets.
Last 30 deliveries, 13 runs and 1 wicket. Make it 23 since last boundary was in. Charita Sri Lanka, you cannot keep him quiet for a very long time. And looking at his body language, for me, Shamim, itching.
Well, the Bangladeshis will be hoping that he's itching for a big one because bowling has been accurate, bowling has been tight. He has to take a few risks. He wants to go for the big shot. Is he prepared to do that? Has to check, but right behind that, nicely easing it away. 97 for 3.
फोन कैमरा से जागा में कैमरा वीडियो करता से फाइल दे देखो ये तो ये हाथ दे है ये और लोग सीधा
And that blue warm has taken a dip. That is Bangladesh won. They continue 4 runs in the last 4 overs, so containment definitely there. How can they absorb the pressure? The Sri Lankan batters have ample time. They have all the time in the world. Can afford to just bide their time.
Certainly the Bangladesh side tempting coming the Mendes for a big shot. 6 fielders in the ring, one at the catching position in the slips. The Mendes is a player, I think he has started well. Made a loose stroke in the last game. Nobody just playing an anchor role for the Sri Lankan side. It needs to be taken in case of their speed. There has to be Charita Sri Lanka. At the moment, Miraj is using all his experience. Not giving the length full of, just on that back of the net, skidding on delivery, just gripping a little bit. Create the doubt on the batsman's mind.
What an accurate period of consistent bowling. What you need. And he's varied his pace. The second one was 93 clicks. Last one 87. Just another single. 29 balls since the last boundary.
Yeah, just the 9 runs in the last 4.5 overs. With the breaks on the run scoring on this side, just squeezing in some dot deliveries. Major Samiraj knows this is an important partnership. Last ball, the long one comes to the circle. The temptation will be on, but the short fine leg fielder tops back to square leg, that's Mustafi's zone.
And another good ball to finish that over. Only a single from it. 98 for 3.
समय वीडियो कर दाना ये
manner in which Bangladesh have pulled it back from complete domination. Those 2 towers really threatened. That was when Kusal was on song. But after his departure, it's a whole new game with Bangladesh bowlers dominating, hoping to peg away, get another wicket. This partnership, 16 of 37, has been painstaking. Really allowed them to free their arms. Shami Hussain and Mehdi Hassan Miraj have kept it top. They carry on in the same fashion. That is excellent. Slipped away. They tried to do that on a continuous basis, the Sri Lankan batters. That was on the cards. He set him up, he forced him into going over the top, and in the process, he's got that crucial breakthrough that Bangladesh was searching for.
That is a team wicket. On 99, it was slightly short and was kidding on, and Mendes and Miraj, as a captain, he knew Charita Sri Lanka, that's his favorite area, mid-wicket, mid-on. Kept the mid-on in the circle, more than a part-timer, Shamim Hossain, he strikes. Bangladesh side is cock-a-hoop, they know how big wicket this is gonna be. Massive opportunity. Charita Sri Lanka missed out, he's gone for 6 of 17, Sri Lanka 99 for 4.
কি নাম দিয়েছে? কত পিস?
আমি কিছু দাস কিলো গা তোর খাই না বলি
ঠিক আছে।
কি
আমি তো আগে হ্যাঁ
ঘুমাই না পরে আমরা টাইম লাগবে আমার সাথে
$99 for 4. New batter, Janit Lianage comes in. 100, 450s, but he's come in at a position of strike for Sri Lanka.
Wicket-taking delivery was at almost 104 kilometers per hour, skidding on, and there was a length which was quite hard to get underneath. And Mir Islam, he takes an easy catch. What a massive wicket for Bangladesh. Coming the Mendes now to be the responsible batter, try and finish off for Sri Lanka. He has to use all his experience, make sure to sail Sri Lankan ship. Successful over comes to an end, 101 for 4.
তো বুঝতে দেবে
Taking a good look around, Mr. Mohan, enjoying the tussle going on in the middle there.
More than the game is keeping a close eye on us.
Now, they need runs, Sri Lanka, to get away from this rut they've gotten into. But the Bangladeshi bowlers have stuck to their task of accuracy, hardly giving anything away. Mehdi Hasan Miraj, for your information, hasn't had a wicket in the last 5 ODIs. He dearly loved one here at this iconic stadium. He's the captain now and struggling to get the wickets. It's the ideal time because he bowls so very well. Draws him forward, there's an appeal, possibly a bit of bat.
Temptation will be there for Mendes and Miraj to get Tanvir Islam from the opposite end. Though Shamim Hossain picked up a wicket, I think that's a smart call. Because Janit Lianage early on struggles a little bit with the left arm spinner. And since Tanvir Islam only has bowled 4 overs, a couple of wickets already. Would be a bad option.
Tell you what, that check shot was not the most confident looking shot that he played, because you're stretching forward, thinking of going full float, and had to check. Ball aerial for a bit, marshalling his troops very well. Niraj, where it looks. What does it do? I think the best thing for him to do is initially absorb the pressure has been created. Have to be watchful, just like that. Ball's getting through, not turning too much off the track, but not allowing the batters to free their arms in any manner.
Piling up the dot deliveries. Medias and Miraj. Slip in place in the offside. That's for the one which, for the natural variation, goes with the arm. Sweeper cover behind, squaring in the circle. Piling the pressure on Jarifuddin again. That delivery kept a bit low. Just 3 runs from that over. 104 for 4.